Welcome, welcome. This is a flow class, and it is going to be a level 1.5, more legs, hips, and balance than we have been doing. So to get started, we need to be in child's pose. Be on your knees, out wide, your big toes together, set your hips back on those heels, slowly walk those fingertips forward, letting the head come down to the mat, and letting the arms either stay nice and engaged here up on those fingertips, those cupcake fingers that you're going to hear me say some. Just like if you were trying to protect the icing on a cupcake, so they're up really high, engaged here in our child's pose variation. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Trying to make those exhales longer than the inhales. This gets the parasympathetic system going. At least I hope that's the right one to say. Either way, it helps you relax a little more, even if I have the wrong system. Let your body know you're not in fight or flight. Exhale all of the air and breathe in together for 4, 2, 1. Hold and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and out for 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Again. And out. One more time. In and out. Walk your hands to the right, pull your hips, finding a nice side body stretch here, keeping that forehead down on the ground. And over to the left, pulling your hips to the right. Coming back to center and up into a box, curling the back toes under and bringing the knees in slightly so that they are directly underneath the hips here to start with. Displaying those fingers wide as we come into that tabletop or box. And then I want you to pick up a little bit and shift them back so that they're slightly behind the hips, and then drop the belly, look up at the sky, pulling the heart forward with those palms. Exhale, push the floor away, rounding that back. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Look up. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, push the floor away. Going through another round or two here, even finding a big C curve on an exhale. Always twist on an exhale. Stepping one foot back and then the other, finding your high plank. Pulling in that belly. Getting a nice line of energy from the shoulders down to the heels. Rounding the back like angry cat. Letting the heart sink again. Hips go up and back, down dog. Walking that dog here. We're going to go through a few sun salutations, A, to get us warmed up. Walk your hands, or walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of your mat, forward fold. Checking in with 2 loose fists down between those feet. So we literally want our thumb and first knuckle to come together, and then take those 2 fists and put them down between the feet. And then let the head hang heavy. Feeling all 4 corners of the foot here. So you don't want to be rolling to the outside or the inside. You want to feel all 4. Straighten the legs a little more while still hanging heavy. Fingertips claw the heart forward, half back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead. Look up, reach up, stretch up. Letting the hands come together, interlacing the fingers, pointer finger out. Bump your hips to the left, pull your hands to the right. Look up underneath that left arm. Inhale back to center, bump to the right, pull to the left. Inhale back to center, release the hands down to fists or fingers up if you have the mobility. Trying to take those elbows together as you can. Bend the knees, take the chest up and back for a heart opener or back bend here. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, the head hangs heavy. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead. Look up, reach up, stretch up. Hands come down by your side, palms forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale the arms overhead, look up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half back. Exhale, forward fold, step it back, down dog. Inhale, forward plank, lower halfway, chaturanga, drop the pelvis, uncurl the toes, fingertips claw the heart forward, cobra. Exhale, the palms curl the toes, knees at belly first, high plank, hips go up and back, down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, hop forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, half back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead, look up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, hop or step it back. Chaturanga, uncurl the toes, fingertips claw the heart forward, cobra. Exhale, down, plant the palms, curl the toes, knees at belly first, push it through to high plank, hips go up and back, down dog. Big breath in, look between your hands, exhale, hop to the front of your mat. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead, exhale, Tadasana. Inhale the arms overhead, look up, reach up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half back, exhale, forward fold, plant the palms and step it back. Coming into chaturanga. Drop the pelvis, uncurl the toes, fingertips claw the heart forward, cobra. Exhale down, plant the palms, curl the toes, knees up. Belly first, high plank, hips go up and back, down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Look between your hands, hop to the front. Fingertips claw the heart forward, half back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead, look up, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a breath here. Shoulder blades back. Pelvis down, away from the head. Inhale the arms overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms and hop or step it back, finding your way into your down dog position. Walking your dog here. Doing the external rotation of your biceps. So you're trying to take the crease of your elbow towards the ceiling. That gives you bicep rotating towards the outside of your body. Right leg raises for three-legged dog. Pulling the knee into your chest and all the way through. Low lunge. Setting up your low lunge, coming up high on those back toes. Knee directly over that ankle in the front. Back leg fully engaged, fingertip forward. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Trying to make that 90-degree bend in the knee. The back heel rotates to the mat. Arms windmill up, warrior two. Gaze over those front fingers. So you try to find the arches in both of those feet. Pulling that right toe just slightly towards the pinky toe. Fully engaging that back leg. Flipping the front palm, take it up and back to reverse your warrior. Exhale through your warrior two, extended side angle. So right elbow to thigh, left arm sweeps in front, palm turns up, pull the shoulder in, and then continue that arm up so that it is by your ear. Take your gaze in front of that right foot. We're going to place it in front of the right foot, finding a half moon. So exhale, push off with the back foot, come up onto the front foot. Find our balance here. Pull the left toes back towards your nose and try to turn them towards the front of the room. Towards the wall in front of you, whatever's there. Even picking those fingers up just slightly. Sometimes you fall. And then slowly step back, low lunge. Inhale the arms forward and all the way up, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Again, working on getting that 90-degree angle in that front knee. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward, and because our leg likes to bend a little bit here, straighten it, coming up high on those back toes again. Pull in that belly. Hands come to heart center, left elbow, twisted lunge. Left elbow goes outside of that right knee. Pushing elbow into knee and knee into elbow, engaging that back leg again. Gaze goes over that right elbow. Open up the arms. Top arm pulls you up, bottom hand goes towards the ceiling. Right hand goes down that back thigh. Right hand meets left, full Anjaneyasana. Hands come to heart center. Exhale, step forward, warrior three. Find that balance. You should feel it in those hips. Hands float to the mat. Nice and slow, work that core, work that back. And then take knee to forehead for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot meets right, forward fold. Turn off heater. Because I am warm. You can feel the difference between your legs here. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot, right foot steps back. Low lunge. Setting up that low lunge, coming up high on the back toes, engaging the back leg. Taking that knee, making a left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Back heel rotates to the mat. Arms windmill up, warrior two. Finding the inner arches, engaging the back leg, pulling the front knee towards the pinky toe, engaging the core. Shoulder blades back and down. Flip the front palm, take it up and back to reverse your warrior. Exhale through that warrior two, extended side angle. Left elbow to thigh. Right arm comes in front. Palm flips up, pull the shoulder back. And then continue that journey, bicep by cheek and ear. Looking up underneath that top arm. Gaze goes in front of that left foot. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, take the left hand to the floor, push it half moon at the front of your mat. Flex the toes back towards your nose, turning them towards the wall. And slowly look up towards that hand so that you start to twist open here. Gently step back, finding your low lunge. Fingertips upwards and all the way up, Anjaneyasana. I'm wiggling my back foot back so that I can get a bigger bend or crease in that knee. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Engage the core. Go up and back. Hands come to heart center over left knee. Twisted lunge. Engage that back leg. It likes to come unengaged. Open up the arms. Start to exhale, look up towards that hand. And then top arm pulls you up, bottom hand goes towards the ceiling. Back hand goes down that back thigh. Left hand meets right, full Anjaneyasana. Hand, exhale, push forward, warrior three. Whew, gonna feel it in that hip. Oh, notice I have a slight bend in that left knee, and my right toes point towards the ground. I'm pushing my hands together, trying to make my forearms one straight line. Both hands come down, standing splits, and again, knee to forehead for 1, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot meets left, forward fold. Let the head relax. Notice the differences in those hips. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, hop or step it back, chaturanga. Hips go up and back, down dog. Walk that dog here. Inhale, forward plank pose. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Drop the pelvis, uncurl the toes. Fingertips claw the heart forward. Cobra. Exhale down. Curl the toes, knees up, belly first, push it through to high plank. Hips go up, up, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Look between your hands, big breath out. Bend the knees, hop forward. Forward fold at the front of your mat. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot stays there, left foot steps back. Wiggle the toes back. Find a big stance here. Fingertips claw the heart forward, engaging that back leg. The back heel rotates to the mat. Arms windmill up, warrior two. Finding that 90-degree bend, or as close to it as you can. Pull in that core. Shoulder blades back. Flip the front palm, take it up and back to reverse your warrior. Exhale through your warrior two, extended side angle. Left elbow sweeps in front. Into that half moon again. The eyes go in front of the foot. The right hand is going to come out in front of that right foot, so take a big breath in. Exhale. Left hand stacks over right. Left toes pull back towards the nose, pointing towards the wall. Even taking some of the weight out of those fingertips. I find looking at the floor is more helpful when I'm trying to do that. Even though I still want to twist my both hands. One right hand comes back down and slowly step it back. Low lunge. Inhale the arms towards the front of the room. All the way up, Anjaneyasana. Take that left foot back more. Right hip pulls back. Left hip pulls forward. Pull in the core. Shoulders relax down over your ears. Go up, look up at the ceiling. The more you look up, the more you'll go back. Hands come to heart center. Left elbow over right knee, twisted lunge. Engage that back leg. Open up the arms. Big reverse, top arm pulls you up, bottom hand goes towards the ceiling. Right hand meets left, Anjaneyasana. Hands come to parallel to the floor, twist to the right. Those right fingers. From here, we're going into Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon. Take a big breath in. Left hand is going to go in front of that right foot. Exhale. Coming up, finding the balance first. Engaging the back leg, pointing the toes towards the ground. Taking the heel up as high as you can. Twist towards that right hand. It's going towards the ceiling. Left hand down. Both hands come down, standing splits. And knee to nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot meets right. Forward fold. Stretch out those hips. Let the head hang heavy for a moment. Left foot stays there. Right foot steps back. Low lunge. Fingertips claw the heart forward. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Just feeling that here. The back foot rotates to the ground. Arms windmill up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, take it up and back to reverse your warrior. And then exhale through your warrior two, extended side angle, left elbow to thigh. Right arm sweeps in front, tricep to cheek, pinky finger down. Going into half moon. So gaze comes in front of that left foot. Take a big breath in. Forward, half moon. Finding your balance. Then working on the extremities. Right hand stacks over left. Right toes pull back towards the nose. The foot turns internally so the toes point towards the wall. Chest opens. Maybe you take some of the weight out of those fingertips. That could mean that you take a slight micro bend in that standing knee. Left hand comes back down and slowly step back, finding your low lunge. Setting up that lunge. Hands come forward and all the way up. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. We got this. Hands come to heart center. Right elbow over left knee. Twisted lunge. Elbow into knee. Knee into elbow. Opening up the arms. Top arm pulls you up. Right hand, bottom hand goes towards the ceiling. Square the shoulders to the front of your mat. Left hand meets right. Anjaneyasana. Hands come to heart center. I take that back. Hands go back up. Twist to the left. Arms parallel to the ground. Gaze over those left fingers. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Big inhale. Exhale, the right hand comes outside of the left foot, or in front of the left foot, and come to standing on that left leg. Right hand twists up, back leg engages, toes pointed back towards your nose and towards the ground. It's not an easy one. Both hands come down, standing splits. Right foot meets left. Wiggle those hips out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Grabbing opposite elbows here. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead. Look up, stretch up. Exhale down, forward fold. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot stays there. Left foot steps back. Just probably screaming at you a little bit right there. Like, no. Just say yes. Fingertips claw the heart forward, setting up that low lunge. Wiggling those toes back a little more. The back heel rotates to the mat. Arms windmill up. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, take it up and back to reverse your warrior. Exhale through your warrior two. Extended side angle, right elbow to thigh. Left arm sweeps in front, tricep to cheek, pinky finger down. Big breath in. Half moon at the front of your mat. Exhale, push off with the back foot. Come up on the front foot. Right hand down, left hand up. Left toes back towards your nose, opening that chest. Taking some of the weight out of those fingertips. Right hand, slowly step it back, low lunge. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Or low lunge, fingertips claw the heart forward. Inhale all the way up, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Hands come to heart center. Left elbow over right knee, twisted lunge. Open up the arms. Big reverse, top arm pulls you up, bottom hand goes towards the ceiling. Both hands come up, Anjaneyasana. Twist to the right, arms come parallel to the ground. Right hip pulls back here. Top arm goes, front arm goes up, back arm goes down that back thigh. Right hand comes up. Anjaneyasana, hands come to heart center. Exhale, warrior three, the front of your mat. Oh, find that small bend Engage that back leg, toes pull towards your nose. Both hands come down, standing splits. Left foot forward fold. Let the hip rest for a moment. Left leg stays there. Right foot steps back. Again, you'll hear the screaming of your hip. It's okay. It needs it. Fingertips claw the heart forward. The back heel rotates to the mat. Arms windmill up, warrior two. Trying to get that thigh bone parallel to the ground. Flip the front palm, take it up and back. Exhale through your warrior two, extended side angle, elbow to thigh. Right arm comes in front. Moving into that half moon. The left hand's going to go in front of that left foot. So take a big breath in. Exhale, push off. Half moon. Right hand stacks over left. Right toes pull back, point towards the wall. Open that chest up. Let that right hand go back, twisting here. Slowly, low lunge. Fingertips pulling the heart forward. Inhale the arms forward and all the way up. This is the last round. You got this. Engage that back leg. Left hip pulls back. Engage the core. Look up. Hands come to heart center. Right elbow over left knee. Elbow pushes into knee. Knee pushes into elbow. Open up the arms. Big reverse. Top arm pulls you up. Bottom hand goes towards the ceiling. Left hip pulls back. Right hip pulls forward. Left hand meets right, Anjaneyasana. Open, twist to the left. Arms coming parallel to the ground. Big reverse, front arm goes up, back arm goes down. Square the shoulders to the front of the mat. Left hand meets left, right. Full Anjaneyasana. Hands come to heart center and push forward, warrior three. Whew. Hope you got music going. Point the toes towards the ground, flex the toes back towards your nose. Pull that heel up, and then the hands come to the mat. Right foot meets left. Forward fold, heel toe. Those feet apart so that the balls of the feet are on the edge. The heels are in slightly, and set it down. Malasana, yogi squat. Push elbows into knees, knees into elbows. Take the right shoulder inside of the right knee. Take the right hand out, left hand up. And switch. Left shoulder inside of left knee. Right hand goes up. Both hands come down to heart center. Again, pushing your knee, elbows into knees. Back straight. Hands come to the mat. Booties go up, heel toe the feet back to center, forward fold. Fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step it back, down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Right leg raises. All the way through for low lunge on the right. And then walk your hands to the left, wide leg forward fold. Taking a nice little bend in the knees so that your back can be nice and straight. Even reaching up and feeling your back. If you can feel any vertebrae, you need to take a bigger bend in your knees. Straighten that back. And then you can go forward. We're not worried about straight legs on this. We want no rocks in your river, no vertebrae being felt. Push the heels away from each other, and then fingertips claw the heart forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take the hands to the mat. Straighten the legs here. Finding another flat back with palms on the ground. Right hand stays down. Left hand goes up, finding a twist. And then left hand plants down, right hand goes up. Both hands come down. Taking the right toes out, bend into that right knee, in, and then you come down on top of the left heel, toes pointed towards the ground for monkey pose. Feeling it along I'm feeling it along the inner back of my leg. And then go to the other side. Left toes out, right heel in, coming up high, coming up on that heel, toes pointed towards the ground again. Hands come together at heart center. And come back to center. We're going into frog pose. So slowly walk those feet back. Sometimes it's good to have a towel here. It'll allow one knee to slide, whereas the other won't. I'm not going to use a towel. What I want to do is I want to take my knees as far apart as I can, coming down onto my forearms. I want the ankles directly behind the knees, toes pointed towards the side. We're going to hold here in the middle. Push the hips back. It should suck. Pull forward. So hips come in front of those knees. And back. There's not really a graceful way of getting out of this one. It can hurt the knees too, but oh. Okay, coming onto our butts. Take the legs out in front of us. And here's an important step. I want you to take your hand, run it along the underside of that thigh, shift your weight into the left, and then pull the flesh out from underneath those sit bones. And do it on the other side. Toes pointed towards the ceiling. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Try and keep that back nice and straight. If you round it, that's okay. But we just round all the time looking at our phones. So it's always a good idea to have a straight back as much as you can. And slowly come up. Take the right leg out just slightly. The left foot comes into the groin area. If anything shifts, get it out from underneath the sit bones again. Sit up tall. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale over that leg. Grabbing the shin and the calf, the ankle, the foot. If you need to put a block on the other side of your foot, you can. Taking the right forearm inside of the right elbow, or right elbow inside of right knee. And then the left hand, like when we did extended side angle, it comes in front, pulls back and over. And if you can, grab those toes, go right ahead. But you're trying to twist up looking underneath that left arm, whether you're here and you can really open up, or if you try for that foot, opening up here. Top arm pulls you up, and we switch out our legs. Left foot goes out, right foot comes in. Do any changing of the flesh. Inhale the arms overhead, exhale forward. Left hand comes in, or the left elbow comes inside the left knee, palm up or down, either way. Right hand comes forward and back in. So remember, we're twisting open here, or bringing the hand down, still trying to twist open. I find pushing arm into leg and leg back into arm actually helps me get a little further down. Top arm pulls you up. This time we're going to take both legs out wide. Shift and get that flesh out from underneath the sit bones. Toes point towards the ceiling. A couple different ways you can go into this one. You can go forward, coming down to the forearms, pulling the heart forward. You can even take your hands to your big toes if you like doing that one. Either way, just pulling yourself forward. And up. Pull the feet in together, going into Baddha Konasana. Do it this way. Push those feet together to release and let the knees fall open. You don't have to push them open with your elbows or anything. Sitting up tall. And release. Coming into down dog on your mat. Right leg raises, or pigeon on the right. So bringing the knee in to your nose and then to the outside edge of your mat behind that right wrist. Wiggle those left toes back more, taking the pelvis as close to the ground as you can before coming to the forearms. The shin doesn't need to be parallel to the front of the mat. It just needs to be the left foot behind-ish the left wrist. Slowly walking the hands underneath you and back by your hips, pulling those knees towards each other. Gently bring the left heel up, graft ankle or foot. Again, always squaring to the front of your mat. Even taking the right hand up and back if you want to go for that hook. And then slowly release. Planting the palms. Back knee comes up. Front knee goes back, three-legged dog. Yawning the hip open here. So you're going to bend the right knee and then take it over the left knee, stacking right hip on top of left, pulling the right shoulder back down so you're still square to the front of your mat, looking up underneath that right armpit. Inhale forward, and then take that right foot over, finding a wild thing, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. And then back to both feet come down, down dog. Right, left leg raises, setting up for pigeon on the left. So again, the left knee comes in, and then to the outside edge behind that left wrist. The right toes go back, taking the pelvis closer to the ground. The right foot is somewhere behind that right wrist, down onto those forearms. Slowly walk the palms up underneath you. Pull those knees towards each other. The hands come by the hips. Pull that right heel up, grabbing that right foot. You can even take the left hand up and back. Not getting it on this side today. And slowly release, plant the palms, back knee comes up, front knee goes back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, yawn the hip open. Shift forward into that three-legged plank, and then left foot comes to the ground behind you, wild thing. Both hands come down, full dog. Walk that dog here. Take a big breath in. Look between the hands. Exhale and jump. Fingertips claw the heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Take the butt down until it hits the mat. Pull the knees into your chest to give yourself a little hug here. Take both feet to the ground, setting up for bridge. You just want to be able, your fingertips should just brush your heels. If any more than that, take your heels out. Elbow or robot arms. So elbows at a 90-degree bend, palms facing each other, fully engaged. Take the shoulder blades, roll them onto your back here. Inhale, using only the legs. Take the butt up off the mat. Disengage those glutes. And down. Take the shoulder blades under you a little more. Big inhale. Big exhale. It comes off the mat. Using those hips up as high as you can go, even taking the hands underneath the waistline. And back down. And we can do a bridge one more time, or you can go into wheel if that's in your practice. So big inhale, big exhale. Lift the hips. This time my hands, fingertips by the shoulder, palms away from me. And then I'm going to slowly push into my hands, lifting all the way up, straightening my arms here. I'm looking for straight arms. That's where I want to be. And then slowly come back down. Pull the knees into your chest. Give yourself that hug here. Hang on to the right leg. Allow the left to go long along the mat. Flexing the left toes back towards your right ankle. Changing directions. Taking that right heel towards the ceiling. Toes flexed back towards your nose. Interlacing the hands behind the thigh, the calf, even grabbing that big toe. Making sure that leg is really straight, really engaged here. Let the leg fall open to the right. Engage that left leg. It'll help keep that left butt cheek on the mat. And then bend the knee. Leg over the left. Stacking right hip on top of left. Let those right fingers go out. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Always twist on an exhale. Roll onto the back. Pull the knees into your chest again. Second verse, same as the first. Hang on to the left, allow the right to go long. Circle that left ankle. Change directions. Take the heel, interlace the hands behind the thigh, the calf, or if you can grab the big toe with those two peace fingers. Even grabbing my calf with the right hand at the same time, but fully engage that left leg. Allow the leg to open to the left, engaging the right leg to keep that right booty cheek on the mat. Bend the knee, take it across your body. Left hip stacks on top of right. Gaze out over those left fingers. Roll onto the back. Pull the knees into your chest. Take your hands between your knees. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Happy baby. Even rocking one knee to the ground and then the other. pushing foot into hand, hand into foot, into shin, shin into elbow. And when you're ready, letting one foot and then the other go long along the mat, taking up as much room as you need for your Shavasana, your corpse pose. Taking this opportunity to let the mind become blank. Whether it's a light that absorbs those thoughts, a wall, an ocean, whatever makes you happy. If you decide to leave before this time is up, the light within me honors the light within you. We bow and say namaste. Otherwise, I will see you in 8 minutes.